Hello everyone, Mike Forsyth here of MGF Attorneys, Hilton, KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa. During lockdown, I thought it would be a good idea to go through updating your personal information with regards to your estate. Whether you have a will or not, this information will apply to your estate. This is all about making sure that this information is available in case of infection, illness, and even death. So key questions to answer are as follows. Have I prepared and collated all documents in a place that is easily accessible? Is my will up to date and easily accessible? Where is it? Is it in my own safe, or is it with my attorney, accountant, or trust executor? It should all be kept in a safe place. The documents that would be required by the executor would include the following. This is not an exhaustive list, but most of these will be applicable. So we would need the original death certificate and a copy of the ID of the deceased. The original will of the deceased needs to be provided to the executor. Please keep a copy as well. Any marriage certificates and antenuptial contracts, as well as divorce orders of previous marriages, a copy of the picture page of the surviving spouse's identity document, the names, addresses, and identity documents for all of the heirs of the estate, the original title deeds of fixed property, an estimated valuation of the property. The executor will usually send out an appraiser to give this valuation. Alternatively, we can get estate agents' valuations for the property. If the property is mortgaged, then we need the bondholder's name and the account number so that we can contact them to establish what the discharge figures are for that bond. Your television license, your electricity account, as well as any prepaid electricity payments, deposit receipts, your rates reference number, your body corporate account and address in case that you live in a body corporate, short-term insurances, copies of the contract or the name of the company and policy numbers, all investments, savings and check accounts, insurance policies or policy numbers and the name of the deceased and the surviving spouse, whether we're married in community of property, all share certificates and unit trust certificates, details of firearms held by the deceased, copies of the licenses, and if possible, valuations of those firearms by a licensed dealer, motor vehicle logbook, and if possible, a valuation by a dealer of all motor vehicles, trailers, motorbikes, boats, etc. If the deceased was still working, the address and salary number of the employee, pension fund address and membership number, surviving spouse's employer name and address, all accounts to be paid by the deceased, the funeral director name and address, the income tax reference number and office and copy of last return if possible. Where there was a predeceased spouse, full names, date and place of death, and if possible, copies of death certificates and will. So I hope that this gives you some food for thought and lets you know exactly what information you need to collate and have readily available. Thank you so much for watching.